Hello, Gemini. It's umomgtarot, and this is your weekly reading. We're going to have a look at the tarot, straight up tarot, and we're going to see what's going on in your week. And then if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh my God. Knight of Swords. That sucks. Sorry. That is not cute. Because the Knight of Swords is a hothead. It's one of those people that you just like, you're like, I can't with you right now. You're just too much. Like I just can't, you know? Because you're a hothead. You're reactive. Before I can finish my sentence, you always popping out. You're always ready to pop off. You're always ready to start fighting people. You know, why are you always fighting? And why are you always trying to argue with me? Every time I say something, you have an answer back. Right? Knight of Swords, attitude problem. Starts off with an attitude problem. Is that what you need? Maybe you're running hot yourself, okay? Maybe you are in the need to spar, to have verbal gymnastics, to maybe you read a dictionary the other day and you want to flex and you want to get into arguments and you want to debate. Sometimes Geminis are like that. You guys have, my cat's a Gemini, okay? Bipolar type energy. One day you're nice, one day you're angry. Like, what's your deal? And it's a flip of the switch. So not to, slander you guys. There's some attitude coming in, okay? Just make sure it's not yours. Then, oh, you know what? Maybe you have to summon that energy to mirror that anger if it's not yours. So I get it. Anyways, the Moon card here, there's secrets. There's some misperceptions of things. And there's some, oh, I didn't see that right because I was angry maybe. Hey! Stop! 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 I don't like that. Sorry, I have kittens and sometimes they fight too hard. The Moon is also associated with Pisces energy, so you have a little bit of that whole dreamy, subconscious, Neptunian energy going there. So we'll keep that in mind, especially, when you're super angry, like the Knight of Swords, you might get a little emotional and not see things clearly. People say, stop! Hey, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. If you can't play nice. Ow! He bit me. He bit me. You bit me in my own room. You don't get to do that. Okay, fine, you can play. You're on your own. Alright, so next card, let's see. I see it. Let's hope you don't have somebody who's gonna be so rage filled they can't see straight type. Like they can't see things clearly. Because it feels like maybe let's hope that's short lived, because you get so mad that you just Do you guys hear my cat screaming for help? What are you doing? I need to get a bottle of water to spray this guy. Get out! Get out! Stop it! Stop! Stop attacking her. You're 3 times her size. You can't do this. Get out. Out, little boy. I love you, but get out. Baby boy, you can't. You can't play nice. You need to play nice. Love you, but you gotta play nice. Alright, so, oh dang, where are the cards at? Sorry guys. Timestamp, reading starts at 3:31. Okay, sorry guys. This is why I keep my private life private. It's so chaotic. Alright, your next card here is the King of Wands in reverse. Finally a little authority to curb the enthusiasm of the night, but still, I feel like the knight carries out orders, from the boss, and the boss is the king. The king is in reverse. Okay, so we have a fiery king, a king of action in reverse. So I feel like there's some manipulation and tactics. That might be why there are rumors. That might be why this person's going off abruptly. Maybe the intel came from this King of Wands. I feel like there's some sort of authority trying to distort your perception of reality, trying to manipulate your perception of reality. Very strange. Maybe you gotta make sure you know who you trust with what. There we have more seven of swords, more deception. We got somebody really trying to, take advantage of a situation here. I think there's a person that's very hot-headed and impulsive and spontaneous. Maybe it's just unstable is what it gives. Somebody that you can't completely trust. Maybe you're trying to be spontaneous. Maybe you're trying to take a risk and have yourself around a person. But if you don't fully trust them, don't bother, because you got to hold your cards close to you this week. And they're saying that because there's deception, there's anger, there's that intensity of somebody that is guilty. Now I'm a little older than some of you may be, so I know, you know, when those people, they just like, when you ask them about something, they start to get angry right away. They start to get defensive right away. And that's usually like your red flag that this person probably did it. Because they just don't, that's how the energy works, yo. I mean, it takes a while to observe, but you get it after a while. And it feels like that's what this person's giving. Trying to distort your perception of reality, secrets and lies. This person has a temper that's quick, so you probably walk on eggshells, or you probably don't want to ask them certain things to start up something else. And, you know, it's a chess move, you know? It's a chess move. I'm going to make sure that it's awkward so this person doesn't even ask me, and then I'm going to take advantage of the fact that they don't feel comfortable asking me stuff. There's deception, there's somebody trying to take advantage, and I'm not necessarily saying this week is filled with L's for you. I'm just saying just be on the lookout for the foolishness. Because the flagrant lying sometimes feels obvious, and sometimes it's just like, are you angry? Why are you defensive? Why are you getting all emotional? Why is this happening? And these are our red flags that need to be obvious, a little more obvious to us, because we could have the blinders on with a, hey, you look beautiful, you know? Or, oh, I got you flowers yesterday, so probably aren't going to go to your other girlfriend's house in the evening. You know, you don't fall for that. All right, maybe the victory comes after the deception. Maybe the deception is the last straw. Maybe you're one of those, I need to see it happen before I even though I've had a hunch for some time. You know, I need to see it happen. Anyways, there's some victory in there in the end for you. This is good. At the end of the week, things will become clear. Why this person's upset or hostile or angry becomes clear. The deception, the things that they're hiding, the things they're holding back. There's a victory that comes at the end of that, so that could mean that it's revealed, or that maybe you don't even need to know what it is because you're like, okay, bye, I'm on a horse, goodbye. Or I have a win in this direction, I don't have to put up with this anymore, bye-bye. You know, what is this victory? What is this? I don't have to deal with you. Maybe it's a coworker and they get moved apartments, or they get fired, or maybe it's somebody who tried to trick you into believing something and then they get exposed later on, and you're like, oh, the garbage took itself out, hey. You know, because there is some sort of authority here, and this person is like, you know, one of those hot-headed nepotism type leaders that is just being abusive of their power and whatever. But then sometimes they cross the line to like an HR energy, and authorities, even though they, you know, whatever, they may be angry too and be like, you know what? No, you're done. You're done, because I'm trying to have a good company and whatnot. Whatever it is you're doing, you're a little bit of a hothead, you're too impulsive, maybe you're overstepping, maybe you're telling these people something that is not true and it's not legal. Maybe you're trying to swindle people by saying, oh yeah, it costs this amount, and then you're pocketing money and you're deceiving people in a systematic type way in this company. Or even if it's not about work, there's just some deception around you, some high, hot-blooded energy that doesn't seem to match anything aligned with love and acceptance and compassion. So it seems sinister. It seems like a person that has a chip on their shoulder, or they got something to hide. So they act really sus, or they have angry or impulsive reactions to you. Also, to authority, that'll be a big red flag, because this is fiery authority and there's action to be taken against this person because of their hot-headed ways and possibly the verbal spats that they get. Their mouth probably is reckless with that Knight of Swords energy. And so they may have trouble with authority. Either way, you got to hold your cards close to you. I think this Seven of Swords is about wearing a false mask, and this person may be presenting themselves as something that they're not necessarily. Or maybe it feels more like you're perceiving them as something they're not, more than they're presenting themselves. But there's a victory in it, because there may be just some realization, you seeing them for who they are, and that might be clear to you this week. That could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be just somebody you know. You seeing them for who they are, you understanding and interpreting what this subconscious energy is. Why are they throwing this hostile energy? Why are they throwing subliminals? That might come to the light after the eclipse passes from the moon. You know, there may be somebody showing you compassion in a different way that makes things become clear to you about what this person is trying to either take away from you or manipulate themselves into gaining. But either way, again, I feel like you come to an understanding towards the end of this. The victory is in the knowing, and the actions that are taken, I guess, by you, or no, their actions will bring clarity to you. So that's a good thing. I like that for you. Watch out for them haters. He might not even be a hater, just a hothead. And then what's your deal? Oh, I'm actually homeless and I have like, I have to rob you and stuff like that. Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat. You know. And also I'm evil. Like, don't make it one of those compassionate stories, you know. I didn't have to steal Red Lobster at gunpoint. You know, it could have been you know, I just grabbed some expiring apples and breads at a market or some crap. But I went for the luxury. So don't feel sorry for me, even though at times you see tears in my eyes. Hey. Anyways, there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website, and yay! Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.